Broke life never know me. Fuck it me forever, but see I'm all about the money. Like
Yes,
say I'm a
people,
Negro.
welcome
Voluntary service and
to the Toxic Bible Podcast.
that I know the president.
Listen, let me start by actually saying thank you very much to everyone that interacted with the Fuckery podcast, because our fuckery really did our guan. And yeah, honestly, I had some great feedback from the supporters and the haters, and here we are today doing the Toxic Bible Podcast, talking about toxic faiths, yeah? And this is the theme. This is how I'm going to go about this particular podcast. As you can see, it's supposed to give a vibe of therapy, a relaxed vibe. We talk. I want you, the audience, to interact. So please go on my social medias, talk to me, interact with me if there's questions, or is there a topic that you want me to talk about or debate and speak on? Please do hit me up, and I will do my best to do that where I can. Now, those of you who keep up with some of my social media will know that I've let out little particular clips of content that I've been doing recently. And in those clips, I've mentioned certain things. Now, one of my friends did ask me to speak on this particular topic, so I have to address this. But before I do address that, and before I continue, the way I'm gonna run this podcast is every episode I will ask a question, and I want you, the audience, to help me answer that question, because I don't have these answers. That's why I'm talking about it. I'm trying to reason with it. I'm trying to make sense of it. I'm trying to unlock certain things. I'm trying to make peace with it. Yeah. So I'll ask questions. The questions are going to be outrageous. Don't get me wrong. That's why you're here at the end of the day. The last podcast was outrageous. That's why certain people hated it and certain people loved it. And I am not going to censor myself on that outrageousness. It is going to be outrageous. It's going to be controversial. If you don't like that, I'm sorry. Don't listen. Don't watch. See yourself out now. But the question of this particular episode is going to be, what can a woman actually really do for a man that a man cannot do for himself? Why do we need them? Like, what are they there for? What are they, like, why are they useful in any way, shape or form? Other than providing pum pum that they don't want to free up anyway, what are women good for? Other than giving you stress, yeah, potential mental health issues, putting you in debt, and giving you kids you don't want. Where's the goodness in them? They don't want to spend their own money, because now we're talking about, if they go, let's say you take a girl out on a date now. Do you know how expensive it is in this economy, in this cost of living crisis? We're all struggling, yet you don't want to contribute nothing. Not even a cent. You don't want to contribute nothing to this economy. You just want to live there and be successful. And then when a man's taking you out and he's going broke because he's taking you out, then you say, why is there no rich niggas around, or why is no man able to provide for me? Because we're going broke, taking you out all the time, fam. Taking you to eat a happy's hand. Huh? We're fed up, fam. We're sick. Gotta go short, bruv. If a girl said to me, bruv, in this economy, hey, yo, babes, when we go to the short, shut up, bruv. I'm out here fucking dying, bruv. Like, come on, fam, allow it. What do you mean when are we going to the shard in this fucking economy? Don't get me wrong, yeah, I'm not in the UK right now, but that's because I'm not spending my blood clot hard-earned money on no Jezebel. Because when I did that, guess where that ended up? In fact, I should go get my money back. Yeah, I went all out on this bitch. Yeah, where I want my money back. I actually do. Because I feel used and abused. I actually do feel that way. And when I confronted her about feeling used and abused, she was like, "Oh, that's not what, like, it's, fuck off, bruv. Like, she basically said, "Oh, you should know better," basically. No, I don't know better. That's how I feel. I feel like that's what you did. Oh, you should know I would never do that. So where's my money then? Run up my peas, bruv. Because really and truly, that's a whole lot of money that I went all out there, and I got taken for idiot. I got taken for look like idiot. I got taken for hush puppy blouse and skirt. Mm-mm. And it really pisses me off. So what can a woman do for a man that a man can't do for himself? Because really and truly, yeah, if I could have it my own way, what would I like to do? Go to work, get my money, yeah, stack it up. The only dead thing that I want to chase is Lizzie, yeah, and then put that in my bank account, yeah, slap that in there, and then boom, go and enjoy it. Come home to my penthouse suite with my balcony, yeah, and just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. What? Now I want to go out. Yeah, let me go out. Yeah, let me go out and spend my money then. Yeah, because women are headache, bro. Women are actually headache. Don't get me wrong, there's some alright ones out there, but I ain't met none. So really and truly, you're all the same, Chezzy Bays. You know what I'm saying? So forget that. So yeah, that is going to be the topic that I want to answer. Now, back to what I was saying about a friend of mine that reached out and said, "Michael, please, can you address this?" So, I said in one of the clips that I released that for me, I find it very hard to comprehend how someone can sit there and say they love you or that they care about you, yet they can't seem to treat you right. They can't seem to ask how your day's been, if you had a good day at work, or just to even simply write you a simple good morning message. You don't have to be, it can just be morning with a kiss, or just morning, just so that, just something, to show that that person actually cares about you. How can they not even wish you a safe flight? Or, how can they just act like they never existed in your life? Now, my friend said, well, if you're gonna turn around and say, why are women like that? Let's not just say women. Now, the reason I didn't want to necessarily talk about men now is because I don't date men, right? I date women. So I cannot talk on an experience that I've not had, right? That's my simple reason. I cannot talk on an experience that I've not had. But I do have plans to invite a special guest onto one of these episodes. So I am letting you know that I do plan to have a conversation, and she's an amazing person. Honestly, she is an amazing person. I am very excited to have her on one of my episodes. I won't tell you which one. I won't tell you when, but I'm excited to have a conversation with her because we banter very, very, very well. And I think you guys will enjoy it. And she reminds me of Nella Rose, if any of you don't know who Nella Rose is, go search her up on YouTube. She kind of reminds me of Nella Rose. She's got that kind of attitude to her. You get it? And she is an interesting person to know. And yeah, she's gone through a hard time herself, and she supported me every time I needed her to support me when I needed her to be there for me when I was at rock bottom. So I'll always love and respect her for that. But yes, my friend did say, so I said, I can't unfortunately talk about these particular things on my own. So I'll have to invite other people on to talk about these topics. And this particular person that asked me, I would love to have this same conversation with them face to face, on one of my podcasts, because they will be able to give me their side of the story. And they did mention something to me about involving police and how they felt that they didn't want to involve the police because it was slightly easier for them to just get on with their life and not involve the police than involve the police and have the stress of that on top of the stress of her trying to make peace with her situation or her previous situation and her feelings now as a result of that situation. And I said to her, well, I also don't believe people should get away scot-free for their actions. Because even though I do believe people can do things unintentionally, I still believe people know what they're doing. We are not kids. We know the difference between right and wrong. If you're legally an adult, even from the age of 16, you know the difference of right and wrong. Even younger than that, you know the difference between right and wrong, right? No one ever had to tell you it was wrong to kill your mother or your father, but you somehow grow up innately knowing that. Oh, don't get me wrong, there's sickos out there that do it. But you do grow up innately knowing that there's certain things that we know are right and wrong. And that's what we call morals. Obviously, those morals are nurtured by certain things that happen in your life as you grow up, but they are morals, nevertheless. And they don't have to necessarily be taught, right? So, based on that, where are people's morals in this day and age? And this is why I'm almost very convinced that this generation is fucked, fam. We're pissed, bro. There's no good women left. The dating pool's fucked. And I know it's a cliche thing to say because everyone says, the dating pool's fucked, the dating pool's messed up, barking. Yeah? But really and truly, it is. Because bro, the certain girls, everyone has a kid nowadays. So, there's that. And if they don't have a kid, they've just been ran through, fam, coming up like fucking Bonnie Blue and that body count looking crazy. They ain't gonna wife that. Bruv, you've had the whole of fucking Newham, almost the whole of the London borough of Newham, or the royal borough of fucking Windsor and Maidenhead, all up in you, bruv. Like, what the fuck, fam? Like, how am I supposed to wife that? Huh? Bruv, there's so many people that have been in you, you could have your own postcode, bruv. It's not looking good, bruv. It's really not looking good, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying, bruv? Like, we cannot have that, bruv. I can't do that. How can I wife a Jezebel, bruv? No. But where is the limit? Where's the limit? Because I feel like, there's a part of me, alright, cool. So, some of you might say, oh, Michael, you're just insecure. Why, what has someone body count got to do with that? Hear me out, right? Because I feel like if someone's body count is mad high, yeah, how can you trust that they, how can I explain it? That they can make an actual meaningful bond with you. Do you know what I mean? Because a mate of mine said something now. I have to stipulate that he is white for the reason of this conversation. And he turned around and said, bro, if a girl told me she's into black guys, I'll stop talking to her, bro. I'll knock it off. I'm not gonna lie. I'll just cut her off. And I said, raw. I said, why, fam? He said, bro, how can I compete with that? And I said, raw. Okay, I hear what you're saying. He's like, nah, man, I was talking to one girl. She told me she's had bare Congolese men in her. And I said, raw. I said, like that. And he said, yeah, bro, I had to cut her off. Because how am I going to compete with that? Like, what am I supposed to do with that? And I said, I hear it though. Because really and truly, you know she's going to be into X, Y, and Z, or she's gonna have had things done to her that you just cannot compete with. And I hear that. So obviously he's gonna feel insecure. Do you get it? And I do get it. I get him. Do you get it? Cause, bruv, like, how many mandingos do you have to have in you before I say absolutely not? Because I know now that you would have had the maddest of maddest things done. And hear this. I know girls rate the man them. I know you rate, oh yeah, he was good or he was shit. And you put them on a ranking. Now, imagine I wife off a thing who's got a high body count, yeah? And, right, I don't even hit the top 3. Bruv. I can't do that, bruv. Like, think of it. Like, you end up in a Will Smith and Jada Smith situation, bruv, where your girl's gone out and cheated on you now. Ask my man to harder, yeah? And then not only that, but gave him concussion, fam. Like, gave him the, yeah, the nasties. Hey, no way. And, you're gonna expect that I'm gonna stay there and say, and you know what's crazy? I read an article actually about Will Smith and Jada Smith. And people are saying that, yeah, he's a real man. No. Don't get me wrong, I love Will Smith. But no. Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And nah, absolutely not. People might say I have trust issues and all this stuff. Yeah, that might be true. But it's not the point, because really and truly, yeah, like really and truly, it's not even about that. It's not even about that. It's about the disrespect. Like, I can't be with a girl that's gonna disrespect. And that is my one stipulation. That's my one big thing. Like, if you're gonna disrespect me, I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know you. I don't wanna know anything to do with you, because that's not what I'm about. That's not what I'm on. That's not the timing we can run with right here. You get me? So no thanks. So yeah, when it comes to treating people correct, I don't know, because I feel like I'm a genuine person here. Like, I will simply tell you how I feel, and as I've got older, like, I can't be asked with the stress. I can't be asked with the fuckery. I can't be asked with the bullshit. Like, I just want to know what it is, and I'm not gonna lie. More time, I'll be down for most things. You get me? But like, I don't want you to tell me, oh yeah, I want a relationship, and then when I come to wife you off now, you switch up on me. Like, that's not what I'm here. That's not what I'm about. I'm not here for that. That I'm not here for. Like, if you switch up on me, then now what? Like, and it's bullshit, really. Don't tell me you want something that you clearly do not want. Like, just allow it. Do you get me? So yeah, like, just save the bullshit for someone else. So I'm at a stage in my life now where I'm just like, if it's bullshit, it's gonna be bullshit. Then allow that. But yeah, so that is the topic. That's the question for episode 1. What are women good for?
And the money all about me.